there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your monthly tarot reading for March. A little bit late Cancer, I have been sick, I'm sorry, but better late than never. So getting started here with the Sacred Power reading cards. Get a couple of these out for you. Got the Work Your Light Oracle and then we'll go to the tarot. Just to let you know Cancer, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and even on TikTok. All the links are under the video. Also the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading. Okay, let's get the Work Your Light out and then we'll do the oracles in one hit. For Cancer, please. Oh, okay, it's turning over in my hand. I'm going to do these first. Affirmations, yeah, really important guys, the way we speak to ourselves, the energy we send to ourselves through the words we speak, the thoughts we think and the feelings we have. Maybe it's time to look at that. Maybe it's time to send more positive scripts towards yourself because, you know, that really is so important. So there's a little bit of a fake it till you make it with affirmations, but in time guys, we really start believing them. So there's kind of a sense of needing to raise your vibration a little bit. Yeah, because maybe you are burnt out Cancer. We've got the Rest card here. It's very much that Four of Swords energy where sometimes we just need to take a pause. It's not like a long hermit phase, but it's a moment of rest because during those moments of pause, that's when we get our moments of clarity, our breakthroughs and the inspiration for our strategic move forward. The last card here I've got, don't dim to fit in. Cancer, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I'm going back to this. I had a feeling that maybe some of you have had your vibration kind of just lower a little bit, and it could be because you've been holding yourself back to fit in with a situation or a person, an environment, a job that maybe you've outgrown. And that doesn't mean to say that you think you're better than or anything like that. It's just that sometimes things are just not in alignment. They're not meant for us anymore because we've learned what we need to, and now it's time for us to evolve and move on. So it might be time to look at where you might be keeping yourself small, maybe for the benefit of others, maybe to not make others feel bad, but it's saying it's time for you to boldly be all of you, unapologetically. Okay, Cancer, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because there's like destined change here for you. When the wheel comes in, it wants to turn and carry you elsewhere. This means that you have achieved the karmic growth, the life lessons in this situation, and by staying in it longer, you're just holding yourself back, you're dimming your light. It is time to go towards the new. Divine timing is upon you, and it wants to move you into your next phase of life. This can be the luck change, the fortune change you've been looking for, and it often is the ending of a 10-year cycle of energy. Sorry, I got very excited, so excited about that Cancer. I don't think I focused the camera on that card, but yeah, I do get excited when I see the Wheel of Fortune because it's that destined fortune shift you've been waiting for. It might be the title of the video, I think. Let's go to the tarot, beginning here Cancer with energy of the recent past. Energies that are leaving, completing, transitioning in your life. If this is your reading, please for Cancer. Five of Cups, there we go, dimming your energy. We want to move out of that energy. There's a little bit of like shame or guilt or grief there. We have got in the blocks, obstacles or challenges, the high vibrational state, best life that you truly desire. That's where the wheel wants to take you, Cancer. Advice from our spirit guides. We've got the Queen of Swords, Libra for me in the Minor Arcana, and this energy is a truth seeker. Like, she is not mucking around. She wants to help you cut yourself free from the past. Yes, outcome, the Star. Because you're moving towards your divine wishes here, Cancer. Such a beautiful energy. Let's go for the clarifiers. Clarifying the Five of Cups. I've got the Moon, which is a Piscean energy. The Star is Aquarian energy. Don't think I said that because I got quite excited when it came out. starseed, the Fool. There is a new beginning here. There's a sense that you're blocking it in some way, Cancer. Same energy, Four of Wands. Four of Wands, yes. Okay, we'll grab one more for that since we've got a double up energy. Hanged Man. Yep. Interesting. Four of Cups. The Star is at the bottom of this deck as well. What has fallen into the box? The Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. There are so many energies here that we're doubling up on us, guys. Four of Wands. We've got the Star twice. We do have the Eight of Cups here, which I did notice splashed up during the shuffle as well. So really feel like it's time for you to transition away from something that isn't fulfilling. So fulfillment is a theme here. And when we're really trying to hang in there, Cancer, in situations that are unfulfilling for us, that's when we dim our light. We have to dim our light to be able to stay there. The cards really want to shift you towards this beautiful, stable home energy, that Four of Wands. It can be a new commitment in love. It can be the purchase of a new home. It can be an increase in abundance. But there is a sense here of kind of blocking that. And you could be blocking that by staying in a situation that needs to close, that needs to end. I'm actually going to grab one more for that recent past energy. Page of Cups. So some of you might be staying in a situation, not transitioning for the good of the children is what I'm hearing here. But if we are staying in a situation where we're unhappy, tipping over into depression and anxiety because we're dimming, it's no good to do that for the children. Okay, we have to transition on. So that's just a message for some of you. The Five of Cups can be an energy of grief, of shame, or, maybe shame about, leaving a partnership or leaving something that we're really committed to is what I'm hearing here. But sorry about that, guys. It was a flat battery. I just had to do a quick swap over here. Okay, so yeah, there's also, you might be not moving forward in a certain direction because you have experienced what you perceive to be past failures, but generally failures are not failures, they're lessons, right? And we learn as we go along. You can see in the Five of Cups, this person here is focused on the three spilt cups, which can be the disappointments or the relationships that didn't work out, or the opportunities in work that didn't work out how we wanted them. But if we stay attached to that energy, we miss opportunities in the present. I'm kind of feeling divorce or separation coming up in this reading here, guys. So that's not going to be for all of you, but I feel like we are blocking the true sense of happy home that we could have. So that is what I'm seeing here, guys. And the cards are saying that even though this might feel like a shameful thing, or that there's real grief in dissolving this, you are dimming it at the moment, dimming your light, and it is a hidden blessing to be able to move on and move away. It's not good enough to, just do that for the children, because there's a sense that synchronicity is really going to kick in. There's going to be a series of like serendipitous moments after this is what I'm feeling. You've got two lots of Four of Wands, the Page of Cups. These cards talk about, things happening by chance, surprise kind of events here. Expect the unexpected. So that's what I'm really seeing here. As soon as we kind of take one bold move forward, then everything kind of falls into place. Like the wheel is like one little cog away from being able to spin freely is what I'm really feeling here. But there's something that you need to release yourself from. And with the Hanged Man and that Queen of Swords energy, which kind of links to Justice energy, I'm feeling either needing to get out of some kind of contract or some kind of divorce separation that's kind of blocking you from some really happy new beginning here, because this is your challenge position. And I've got the Fool and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands links to our stability, our home, commitment, abundance. So there's a sense that there is a new beginning in one of those areas that wants to come through for you. And you're being asked here, you know, Cancer, to take the first step, the first bold move towards that, which could be releasing yourself from where you are now, and so that you can pursue this. That's what the Fool is. It's about, you know, feeling the fear and doing that anyway, not getting too hung up on the end location, just following that rebel heart because it feels right. We really see that 11-11 formation here. You know, it talks about destiny. This, you know, Wheel of Fortune is in this reading, Page of Cups. So you are stepping onto a destined path here. So there's no real fear. We just have to try and move along with the current of your universal flow. For some of you, this path is going to lead to engagement, to marriage, to buying a new home, something like that that's going to make you feel, Cancer, a sense of stability that you've never felt before. So we've got the Four of Wands again in that position, so I will just leave it there. Queen of Swords and the Hanged Man, called Perspective here. So it's interesting because for me, the Queen of Swords, this is Libra in the Minor Arcana. And Libra in the Major Arcana is the Justice card, number 11, right? We've got 11s all over this reading. And the Hanged Man is number 12. So there's kind of like there needs to be a big justice decision made here to release yourself, to die the death of the Hanged Man. It can be divorce or separation. It can be, you know, something legal like a work contract or a dispute or something like that. It's about, you know, going through this process so that you can align to your truth. That's what the Queen of Swords wants for you. She wants to transform your life, but in the direction of your truth. The Hanged Man here says, you know, you're going to need to take a new perspective on this instead of the perspective of, I have to stay where I am because of shame and guilt. It's like, no, I need to embrace the change because it's time for me to live in my truth. I deserve to do that. I deserve to be the Queen of Swords. And so they talk about dying the death of the Hanged Man, which is kind of like going through that grieving process all the way through. You know, at the start we sort of know that we need to make a change, but we're kind of in denial and we sort of barter. Maybe if I change this and this and this, I can stay in this. Until we, you know, then we might be depression, sadness. That's kind of where you are with that Five of Cups energy. Eventually what we really need to do is reach acceptance. Acceptance that this is done and that that wheel needs to turn. And in that moment, it's like the catch that releases the Hanged Man from the holding pattern, the stagnancy, the sticking point. And then you can liberate yourself, and then you are free. And then you are free to move towards that Four of Wands dream. And that is a milestone towards the new in your life. So that's what I'm really feeling there, guys. It's a big change, adjustment, modification towards your truth that needs to happen. We need to have acceptance and let that wheel turn. Otherwise we are dimming to fit in and we are holding ourselves back from achieving our divine wish fulfillment, the Star. Wheel of Fortune again. This wheel is going to turn anyway, so why not allow it to turn in its natural kind of momentum? Otherwise we can get the Tower moments when we resist, right? Because it's going to turn anyway, but the more we hold on, the more tumultuous the changes can be. Because I can see here with the Four of Cups, there is a real sense of dissatisfaction with where you are now. This is the energy of having a bigger dream, but not being able to realize it where you are. So we slip into apathy or complacency or boredom, that kind of energy. You have already disconnected from where you are. You're dimming, and it's time for you to move towards the new. Around the time of the new moon could be pivotal as well for making new changes here with the King of Wands. This is Leo for me in the Minor Arcana, and what I love about the King of Wands here is that the King of Wands is a great visionary. So as soon as you can kind of see, oh, I can see where I'm moving towards my divine wish fulfillment, you're going to be more inclined to want to take this big leap of the Fool. The King of Wands is about rediscovering your passion and your power and your purpose, your energy and enthusiasm, and using that fire energy to move forward. The Star says that, yeah, there's going to be vulnerability here, And some of you might be in a period where you're finding yourself alone, but we have to remember that in order to get to that next step, Cancer, that's what we have to expose ourselves to. So the path forward will be illuminated with that star energy. This is a beautiful energy of rebirth, tipping out the emotions of the past, getting grounded again, and then moving in the direction of your truth, guided by that Wheel of Fortune that is turning anyway. So why not, Cancer, move with it? Cancer, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this intuitive message for March. I really do wish you all the best with it. If this is your reading, feel free to drop me a comment. I do read them all, and I try and interact with you all over there as well. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, may or may not be for you this time round. Cancer, I will see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings. Thanks for allowing me to read your cards. Bye for now.